Hey everyone, my name is Chris. Today we are going for another weekly update that developers cooked, and it's going to be 1.7.0. I expected something massive. I expected changes to pain points we had previously for weeks now, and the player base is slowly declining. We are currently sitting at 20,000 concurrent players, and Overwatch has more players officially. The game that is 7 years old and absolutely terrible. People would rather play Left 4 Dead 2, people would rather play Team Fortress, CSGO, Dota 2, which are absolutely pathetic and horrible, than the finals. And what's the reasoning for that? Well, let me tell you. Patch notes like this that don't change anything week after week, but just end up giving you false hopes and promises. And you might say, oh Chris, in patch note 1.6 they changed something, and patch note 1.5 they changed something. Yeah, but how about you create a game without fundamental issues, so you don't have to say sorry along the way multiple times to the community that's giving up on you. So let's see what they have cooked this time. This week we are rolling out some changes to progression with several adjustments to how XP is earned. These changes will help you tackle the battle pass and career ranks. It's time to scramble. Not only you make season 90 days, which is like bulletproof, impossible to fail to finish off the battle pass, but also you make the game so unappealing to play that people don't want to play. You don't have ranked-based matchmaking, you don't have skill-based matchmaking. A person that plays the game for 30 hours can queue up against best players in the world in the same game while he's solo and they are in a 3 pre-made stack. The chances of him winning a single game is going to be 0, and when he's losing over and over and over again, the sense of domination that he came for this game is lost. It's never been there. How can you lose something if it hasn't started? So they decided to up the XP for whatever reason, just make the game appealing so people would play 3-4 hours every single day. Trust me, they have that because they play CSGO, they play Dota 2. Make it so appealing that people would want to queue up ranked again and again, because it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be interesting. You will have adequate people with and against you, because for example, when I am solo queuing as a Diamond 1 player, I get silvers and golds in my team, and of course and it's not fun for anyone, and I am playing against silver, golds and bronzes in my ranked games. Who finds it interesting? People that likes to get destroyed, or people that like destroying noobs? I don't know, these are like mentally unstable human beings. I don't relate to them at all. Default settings for VoIP. VoIP is your group chat, right? So you get into a game, you can speak to your teammates. Have been reset for all players. The best offense is a good defense, and the best... What is that? What? Why are you writing that? Check out the details on the changes below. Again, the problem is not that no one is in a voice chat. The problem is that you don't have an adequate teammates that are on your level. They are either way higher than that or way lower than that. It's like, imagine the situation where everyone is legit gold in your game. Like you have 12 players in your lobby and all of them are gold. Of course you're going to have a way more balanced game, given the fact that they are not smurfs or something. This is not going to change anything. I really don't want to speak to my teammates in solo queue. Like, all we do in a game is common sense. Opponents are either above, below, in front or behind us. Like, you can ping your vaults and cash outs. There is no need to say any information. It's all deathmatch free for all anyways, because people fundamentally don't understand the game, because they play for 30 hours and they queue up with me, and I have like almost 500. Finally, we are aware of problems with the explosive power of red canister. Finally, we are aware of the problems. So first of all, they added nukes to a game, which was super brain dead. Then they decided to nerf nukes after months of pain, torture, misery and despair, but they left red canister. It's like saying that a group of criminals are doing some crimes, and now we're gonna imprison all of them, but we're gonna leave the leader. we're not gonna imprison the leader, the main cause of the problem. Like, I mean, green nuke barrels were intimidating, but red ones is when you get like those juicy triple kills. Instead of promising, just change one line in the code. You have done it for vaults, you have done it for gas barrels, you have done it for smoke barrels, like everything, flammable barrels, everything that you place C4s on now has weight, even freaking fans, flower pots, chairs. What's that? I don't know. Red canisters are built different, so you are not like changing it. I just don't understand. Why is it in the game? You have a class with highest HP, effective HP, and ability to one-shot. How is this legal? Like every single time I die from a person that's nuking, I don't feel like he outplayed me. I feel like he's just like lack mechanics and tries to overcompensate these mechanics. All right, check the full playbook of changes below. It's like, oh, massive book, bro. It was amazing. Disable the Dead Go Boom game show event. Again, why would you create like, there is not a single human being that finds game events fun. Oh, alien invasion when you get minus FPS and a lot of clutter, right? Or low gravity, and now you can't get the cash out last second because you are flying up in the air instead of flying like forward, right? Dead Go Boom, amazing. Last second, people are stealing the cash out, and instead of being adequate human beings, you are just like blowing everyone up, and you blew one up, he blows someone up, and then it's just like, you make the game so unbalanced, so unpredictable. It's the opposite of what it should be. I feel like this event punishes melee users. What do you mean melee users? I am sitting on my ass trying to steal the cash out just to die, kill my teammates because of that, and it's just like we are disabling it for now. Just rework it like you reworked Recon. We're hoping to return it. No, don't do it. There is no rework for Dead Go Boom. There is no way you can make this adequate. Maybe Dead Go Boom for buildings, right? That would be a decent idea. So instead of you blowing up, you blow up like the buildings in front of you. That would be decent, creating like additional lines of sight, but outside of that, terrible, garbage. UI added a play button again at the end of the round sequence, allowing players in party to quickly get into a next patch. A good quality of life change, but again, fundamentally it doesn't change anything. I don't want to play again. It takes me one ranked game just to never play this game again until the next day. There is nothing for me to play for. The leaderboard rewards players that are playing for 15 hours a day, 90 days straight. These poor souls that have no real life and they are just overcompensating for playing video games. It's not like rewarding me for my skill, it's rewarding me for sitting on my ass. Why would I compete in a leaderboard like this? Why would I even play ranked? What's the reason? It's the same stuff. You queue up. If you have good teammates on your level, you're gonna destroy the lobby easily. If you are solo queuing, you're just gonna be pain, misery, and torture every single second you play, because you have delusional teammates that can't play the game because they are silvers and golds, quite literally, and should never be in your lobby in the first place. So yes, you add play again button thinking that it's gonna change and now people will play more. You changed XP thinking that people are gonna play more. You need to create conditions where players would love to play your game instead of whatever the thing you are doing. This is just, I don't know. It's just like your root of your tree is rotting away and you are painting leaves green and you are gluing them back to the branches thinking that this is gonna create a solution, right? I don't know. Nourish the tree. It's gonna have green leaves by itself. Okay, VoIP. Set VoIP to be enabled by default on PC with push to talk set as default input. Thank God it's not like open mic, because I really don't want to listen to some random teammate's mom screaming in the background, or he's like eating and or something else happens. No. Set VoIP to be enabled by default on console with voice activated save as a default input. We want to encourage more team play in matches, and enabling VoIP for all players is part of that effort. Players can disable VoIP via settings. We previously made this change in update 1.5 for new players and saw positive results. I have no desire to coach my teammates, especially if they are silvers and golds. Not only they won't understand concepts that I'm telling them because the skill gap is just way too big, but it's just a waste of time for me. I play the game to improve myself, not to improve other people. So I'm gonna just disable this and play muted like I usually play. Or I'm just gonna have good teammates that I find through competitive Discord. That's it. Progression changes. This is I don't care about that. Again, if you make the game fun in the first place, people will play it, period. If you make the game unfun, no matter what you do to XP, battle pass, people never gonna join. I have so many comments saying that I just don't want to play the game anymore. There is nothing for me to do in this game. And I agree with them. There is absolutely nothing to do in this game for now. Hopefully next big update they're gonna change something, but again, how many weeks would you give these developers more? Just play other games. Like, I feel like it's gonna take them at least a few months just to figure out the proper way to go along with this game, and then you can come back. For now, 20,000 concurrent players is all this game deserves. This was a breath of fresh air for the FPS title, turning into another Overwatch-like garbage because of the overwhelming pain points that developers are not cooking fast enough. Let me know what you guys think. See you next time.